It's that time again, time for our early holiday series designed to take the stress out of your holidays. One way to spread Christmas cheer, the gift of alcohol, like a nice bottle of wine or maybe a single malt scotch. But when it comes to your boss, your friends, or maybe your in-laws, it is a difficult question. What's appropriate? How much should you spend? Well, we asked the executive wine editor of Food and Wine for some advice, our good friend Ray Isle. Thank you so much for being with us,
Thanks
Ray.
for having me back.
And I have to say, this can be a stressful thing.
It's absolutely a stressful thing for a lot of people because you don't want to buy something that's, that's really cheap and going to get you in trouble, but you don't want to spend like $1 zillion at the same time,
right,
unless you happen to be a zillionaire.
Yes, well, very few of us are these days.
I know.
So let's talk about what to do for the boss.
Okay, for the boss, I think the key thing to do for the boss is get a sense of what they really like. You've been out to events with them before, you know what they order. For instance, at Food and Wine, I know my boss Dana Cowan, who's the editor-in-chief, loves Chablis. She loves good white French wines. So something like this Germain Durand Chablis is about $28. It's a nice bottle of wine. It's not crazy expensive, but it's not it's not bargain basement. And you could also go red. If your boss happens to love red wine, do the same thing. But just keep an eye on what they really like.
And that $28 price range is somewhere where.
Yeah, it's sort of above what people normally spend on wine, but it's not like go crazy.
Right.
There's that, you don't want to feel obligated to spend $150 on your boss, because then you're kind of like, well, who's paying who here?
Yes, good point. Good point. When it comes to the hostess.
The hostess gift, I think, sparkling wine or champagne. This is a Trapiche sparkling wine from Argentina. It's about,
sample it.
This is not that expensive, about $14 a bottle. The nice thing about sparkling wine and champagne is that you can always regift it.
Yes.
I mean, it is the ultimate regift wine. And so if they love it, they drink it. If they don't like it, they take it to another party.
It's a very good point.
And so that works like a charm.
It is a very good point. Now, father-in-law, you don't want to mess this one up.
Yeah, you don't want to mess this one up. You want to buy something that he likes. But my tip is always buy like one step up from what he normally drinks. So, my father-in-law, case in point, likes Dewar's, likes Scotch. But go one step up and buy a nice single malt like Macallan 12. It's $50, but you don't want to say to your father-in-law, I married your daughter, but I'm cheap. That really doesn't fly somehow.
I can imagine. I'm not going to sample that one. It's a little early.
It's a little early for straight Scotch. Yeah, it looks nice though.
Maybe Chris will help us out with that. Okay, a lot of people do grab bags this time of year or Secret Santas.
Absolutely, grab bag, Secret Santa. What I like to do for that is it's usually $20 tops. So you want to get something that's affordable. And what you want to do is pick something that has a little bit of, is a little bit unusual or off the wall, has some personality. What I often do is pick a wine from the state the person's in. This is a Chateau Lafayette Renault Riesling from New York State. Here we are, New York State, and Finger Lakes. They make great Rieslings. It's $14. It's a really lovely little wine. And you could do the same thing they make wine in every single state.
It makes it kind of a talking piece.
Yeah, I mean it's fun.
I'll try this one.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this one for a fun friend. You said.
Yeah, I mean everybody has a friend who's like, you're at home and then you suddenly get a call and you're like, hey, where are you? What's going on? Let's go out. That kind of thing. And I think getting them something quirky and wild and bizarre is great. Zante is this interesting, it's pear cognac liqueur. It's real pears and then cognac base. It's a little bit sweet. You can use it as a mixer. You can use it straight. You can use it on the rocks. It's just kind of quirky and fun, and it's like $35 a bottle, I think, or $40 a bottle. And you can probably find it cheaper depending on the market. But it's like get them something where they'll, if they end up doing shots late at night out somewhere, they'll be having fun with it.
That quirky, fun friend.
Yeah.
All right, I love this one. Also, this one, I'm going to turn these on because that's what they require. There's a little assistance required for these, but they are very cool.
So I haven't actually had this vodka, but I love the presentation. It's Medea, and it's got this programmable digital billboard on it.
Where you can literally, this one actually says, "Hi, Rebecca."
Yeah, I mean, this says, "Happy holidays." You could have it say whatever you want. It's like your own personal Times Square on a vodka bottle.
Well, we really appreciate you being here with us for this momentous moment, the Times Square, right here on the Early Show.
Right here on the Early Show.
Ray Isle, thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
And for more on buying the right holiday booze, head to our website, cbsnews.com/Saturday. Ray, as always, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for being with us. Up next, Anchors Away, a fond...